Hi everyone. I'm going to talk about two concepts which will underpin our play and our offense for the year. The first of those is proper spacing, and this may be familiar or somewhat familiar to many of the folks on the team, but I just want to level set with everyone so that everyone's on the same page and understands the importance of proper spacing. And I'll start by showing an example or illustrating what happens when you don't have proper spacing. And here you can see our point guard, our shooting guard, our small forward, our power forward, and our centre all spaced out closely around the key. So question for the boys, how many defenders do you think it takes to guard our 5 offensive players in a scenario like that? Well, the answer is probably only 2, because it's so congested. 2 defenders can cover all 5 offensive players, and you can see what would happen if we had 5 defenders in here. It's very congested, and what that means is it's very hard to get penetration, to get good looks close to the basket, and it lessens the quality of the basketball that can be played. So we want to do the exact opposite. We actually want to create really good spacing. And that looks something like this. We'll run 3 different types of offense throughout the year with different types of spacing. The first being 5-out spacing, where we have our point guard, our shooting guard, our small forward, our centre, and our power forward spaced out around the 3-point line. And what this does is it draws out the defense, and it means that it's much easier. It forces the defense to play all 5 of our players on the court, and it means it's much easier to cut and get penetration in closer to the basket, and to get good looks closer to the basket, which are much higher chances of a score. So that's 5-out spacing. We'll also run a version of that with 4-out spacing, where we bring the centre in close to the basket, and from time to time we'll run 3-out spacing, where we bring our power forward in, and we'll do that in scenarios where we're setting screens down low and trying to get either our centre or our power forward a good look at the basket for a layup. But the fundamental point there is that we want to create the best possible spacing on the court at all times for the boys, and that'll help increase the standard of the basketball and help our offense be more efficient. So good spacing, very important.